The Enchanted Lyre of Luminia. In the mystical land of Luminia, where rivers whispered ancient secrets and trees danced gracefully at dusk, there existed a kingdom known for its radiant beauty and the harmony of its people. King Orion and Queen Aurora ruled this blessed land with kindness, wisdom, and a deep love for their subjects. Their only child, Princess Lyra, was the heart of Luminia. Her spirit shone as brightly as the stars from which she got her name, and her laughter was like a melodious tune that brought joy to everyone around her. Despite the idyllic life in Luminia, a shadowy curse had befallen the land, dimming its once vibrant light and silencing the songs of birds. This curse cast a gloom over the kingdom, and the once clear skies turned to a perpetual twilight. The brightest minds and the most learned scholars could not determine the source of this darkness, nor could they find a way to break it. The people of Luminia, known for their cheer and optimism, began to lose hope. One night, under a sky dotted with half-lit stars, Princess Lyra, unable to sleep, wandered through the royal gardens, her heart heavy with the sadness of her people. It was then that she encountered a being of extraordinary beauty and light. The being, a shimmering fairy named Celestia, appeared before her with a gentle smile. "Princess Lyra," Celestia spoke in a voice as clear as crystal, "the fate of Luminia rests in your hands. You must embark on a quest to find the Enchanted Lyre, a legendary instrument lost in the depths of the Whispering Woods. Its melodies possess the power to break the darkest of curses and restore light to your kingdom." Lyra, though initially startled, felt a surge of determination. She was ready to do anything to save her beloved Luminia. Before she could agree, Celestia warned her, "The journey will not be easy, for the Whispering Woods are a place of enchantments and illusions. Many have entered seeking its treasures, but few have found their way back." Undeterred, Lyra prepared for her journey. She donned a cloak of midnight blue, fastened her sturdy boots, and armed herself with a small dagger gifted by the royal guard. With the first light of dawn, she set out on her horse, guided by the stars and the faint whisper of hope in her heart. The first part of her journey took her through the villages of Luminia. The villagers, upon seeing their princess, came out of their homes, their faces lined with worry yet brightening upon seeing her. Lyra spoke to them, offering words of encouragement and sharing her mission. In return, they offered her provisions, blessings, and tales of the Whispering Woods, tales that spoke of its mysterious guardian, a wise but formidable dragon that protected the Enchanted Lyre. As Lyra ventured further, the familiar landscapes of Luminia gave way to the wilder, untamed territories that bordered the Whispering Woods. The woods were said to be alive, with trees that could move and a chorus of unseen creatures that murmured in the underbrush. The air grew cooler, and the light dimmed as if the sun itself was wary of penetrating this enchanted place. Lyra entered the woods with a mix of awe and apprehension. The trees seemed to watch her, their leaves rustling softly as if whispering secrets to each other. The path, barely visible under the thick canopy, twisted and turned, leading her deeper into the heart of the woods. Her first challenge came unexpectedly. A chasm appeared before her, too wide to jump across and too deep to see the bottom. As she pondered her next move, the branches of the surrounding trees began to weave together, forming a bridge. Lyra, amazed by this display of the wood's magic, cautiously stepped onto the bridge. No sooner had she reached the middle than the bridge began to unravel. With quick thinking and agility, Lyra leaped to the other side just as the bridge dissolved into leaves and vines. Continuing her journey, Lyra encountered a series of trials, each testing her in different ways. She met a wise old owl perched on a gnarled branch, who spoke in riddles and only allowed her to pass after she answered his questions with both wit and wisdom. She crossed paths with a gentle bear, who taught her the secrets of the forest and shared honeycomb under the moonlight. But not all encounters were friendly. A mischievous sprite, with eyes like emeralds, tried to lead her astray with illusions and false paths. Lyra, remembering the fairy Celestia's warning, stayed true to her course, guided by her intuition and the faint, sweet melody that seemed to call her towards her goal. After days of journeying, Lyra finally arrived at a moonlit glade. There, bathed in silvery light, stood the enchanted lyre, resting upon a pedestal entwined with flowering vines. Its strings shimmered like strands of moonlight, waiting for a worthy hand to play them. As Lyra stepped forward, a deep, resonant voice echoed through the glade. Why should the fate of the enchanted lyre be entrusted to a young princess? From the shadows emerged a magnificent dragon, its scales glinting like jewels under the moonlight. The guardian of the lyre, it watched Lyra with eyes that held the wisdom of ages. Undaunted, Lyra spoke from her heart about her love for Luminia, her determination to restore its light, and her belief in the power of joy and music to heal and unify. Her words, sincere and heartfelt, moved the dragon. Recognizing the purity of her intentions, the dragon allowed her to approach the lyre. With trembling hands, Lyra took the lyre and began to play. The melody that flowed from the strings was unlike any heard before. It was a song of hope, of light, of the indomitable spirit of one who loves her land and people. The music soared through the whispering woods, breaking the silence that had long gripped it. As the last note faded, a brilliant light burst forth from the lyre, enveloping Lyra and spreading outwards like a wave of radiance. The light swept across Luminia, lifting the shadowy curse. The sky cleared, revealing a tapestry of stars, and once again, the birds sang. Princess Lyra returned to her kingdom as a hero. Her parents, King Orion and Queen Aurora, welcomed her with tears of joy and pride. The people of Luminia celebrated their princess who had saved their land with her courage, wisdom, and the power of joyous music. The enchanted lyre found a new home in the heart of Luminia, a symbol of the light that can never be dimmed as long as there is hope and joy. Under Lyra's rule, which began many years later, Luminia flourished like never before, a testament to the enduring power of light over darkness. And thus, the story of Princess Lyra and the enchanted lyre was told and retold, a tale of bravery, magic, and the unbreakable bond between a princess and her kingdom. In Luminia, they lived happily ever after, their lives a melody composed of happiness, harmony, and the endless dance of light.